What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode number 2 of Battlecruiser with a Mind to Grandmaster. After just one episode, we already reached Diamond 2 MMR. If we have a lot of wins today, a lot of success, we might even get Masters Armor in just 2 episodes. Last episode, we did an awesome proxy Battlecruiser cheese, awesome Widow Mind cheese. Let's see what we're going to find out today. Alright, first opponent today is against Paxi Maxi, not Max Pax, but Paxi Maxi, and he's gonna go up against Demon Lord XXX himself. If you guys don't know who Max Pax is actually quite possibly the best Protoss player in the world. Now, this guy is obviously not the real deal, but at least he is a fan, and he might be playing like him, and that kind of scares me, because, like I said, for the first few episodes, I'm gonna make this super challenging. I'm only gonna make one unit. Now, that's usually going to be the Reaper. One game in the last episode, I made one Marine because it fit my build better. But I'm not going to be playing safe with 5 Marines at all. I'm really going to leave it all to chance. And what Max Pax is really good at against Terran is freaking 4-gate blink all-ins, okay? So 4-gate blink when you only have one unit from the barracks and a couple of Widow Mines, that's going to be an incredible challenge. But that is what I like. Now, what build am I going to do for the opener here? Like, I'm still in the process of figuring out what the best build is going to be for this challenge. Like, we're just one episode in. And this is always a tricky part. I feel like sometimes it takes me a long time. I remember particularly in Ghost Through Grandmaster, I was stuck at 4.5k MMR for a really long time until I figured out a bunch of good builds and how to actually... Or maybe more strategies than builds for, like, late game decisions and stuff, you know. And now, I don't have an idea yet of how I should play this. I do notice these guys have been scouting me very early here, so my SUV keeps getting harassed. This is one reason to not play Terran, guys, just so you know. I always say this. This is literally the worst part about playing Terran, getting your worker harassed by a probe 30 seconds through the game. Is he going to go for it? What do you guys think? I think he is going to go for it. Let's see. Is he brave enough? I mean, he could. It's not a bad decision. I'm curious if he's actually going to go for it, though. Let's see. He's right here, buddy. I mean, obviously, I'm going to try my best to micro that thing, but we'll see. All right, he's not going to go for it. Reaper is starting. I'm still playing double gas, you know, very heavy on the gas, just because I want to be a little bit safer early on. I think it might be a disaster if I try to expand and then I'm not allowed to make units. You know, what am I going to do then? I do think I could cut even more gas. Okay, this time, I'm going to go for the economic Widow Mine opener into the Battlecruiser. Now, this is actually a ridiculous thing to do. I'm going to cut all my gas. Oh, there's a Zealot. Ooh. Okay, that is pretty fast. Oh, I forgot my depot for a second. I was playing so economic, I was cutting my gas so I could get my command center faster, but then I forgot I actually still needed to make a depot. Now, depot is probably going to be in time. It's pretty fast. Let's try and hunt down that Zealot. Let's see, where are you, Mr. Zealot? Oh, there it is. I saw the probe come back on the minimap, so I don't have to look for it anymore. This is a nice start, though. Being able to kill that Zealot is fantastic. Now, let's try to get my command center up. He's trying to wait up here for my Reaper. Yeah, of course he would. That's a classic move. Anyone would do that. Now, should I simply try to walk cloaked with a mine in his base? Like, should I try to get an armory and just walk them into his base, or is that a little bit too silly? I can also just use them for the defense, of course. Get a starport a little bit faster. Maybe that sounds nice. I do want to get into a Battlecruiser macro game after all at some point. I don't quite know how I'm going to get there yet, but at some point we will have to. Now, obviously, when I'm allowed to make 5 Marines, that it's going to be a little bit smoother of a transition. Now, let's see what he has. Did he go? Yeah, okay. First thing you want to scout is if it's an Adept or a Stalker. Now we know he walled this off because of the pathing of my Reaper. And then I guess I could walk this into his base. I'm still considering it. I know it sounds like a really silly strategy, but I could totally go for it. I could also just cover the middle of the map with these. Yeah, I'll just burrow those here. Actually did a decent amount of damage to those. Actually, here we go, guys. I'm going to make a freaking armory. I know this build's ridiculous, but I'm just going to go for it. The 4... No, maybe a 6. Yeah, maybe the 6 Widow Mine run-by is what it's going to be. Because if I go with 4, it's going to be a little bit too early, I think. My armory won't quite be finished. Now, watch this, guys. Is he going to get hit by both Widow Mines? What do you guys think? One is going to die. Maybe I can bait him over the other one. That would be really funny. Okay, he's just going to go for my natural. That is the wise choice. I do also have a Widow Mine burrowed there. Is he going to see it? I mean, so far he hasn't paid attention to it yet. There we go. He's going to walk straight into that Widow Mine. Barely not reacting fast enough, and that is a really good start to the game. And I guess I could just go for my Fusion Core straight away. Try to get Battlecruisers up and all that good stuff. There we go. Get all my Widow Mines together. Maybe I can distract him with the Reaper. This is actually a technique that I want to teach you guys. It's very often when Protoss players wall off the Reaper jump cliff, I feel like people just give up on scouting, but most of the time they can't wall off the exact edges, so you can kind of jump up on the edge here, and sometimes you can still see the tech. So here, in this case, I'm here to distract, but sometimes they'll make a Stargate right there, and you can actually just see it. Now, I think this distraction is pretty much all I need. He's not gonna expect me, at least I don't think he will expect me to walk in 6 Widow Mines into his base. I do wonder, this could technically be DTs, just because he doesn't have a lot of stuff. Alright, here we go. Gotta get these Widow Mines in here. This is my first attack. He lost both of the units, no way! Oh, okay, I really thought I was only gonna kill one of those. Now, this is a good opportunity for me to get my third command center up and then defend with the rest of the Widow Mines. Like, the attack is obviously going well, but keep in mind, they are just Widow Mines. They can only shoot once every... Wait, what is the delay on that, actually? I don't even know. 29 seconds, okay. I was gonna say 40, actually. There you can tell I'm biased for Terran. I thought it was 40 seconds. It's 29. Oh, he does have he has an Observer. Yeah, an Observer and a Stargate. Wait, I killed a pylon with my Reaper? How is that even... Okay, interesting. Now, with the rest of the Widow Mines, I gotta defend. There's one strategy that would be really good for me to do here. It's a bit hard to execute. What I want to do is I want to use my Widow Mines to kill his Observer. So what I need to burrow it under the Observer and then scan it and kill it. Wait, I think he just lost Observer to splash damage, guys. Oh no, that really hurts my soul for him. He was trying so hard to clean up his Widow Mines, but he thought he had it. I think he moved the Observer over the unit that my Widow Mine shot, and he actually lost it to the splash. And this is so good for me just because... First of all, it's going to delay him even further, and that's probably going to allow me to get my Planetary Fortress up. My Planetary is obviously my only way to really stay alive. And let's try to deny this worker as well. There we go. Does he have upgrades? He doesn't have upgrades yet. I'm not quite sure how I want to position my unit, though. Like, keep in mind, 10 Stalkers will kill everything I have, especially with... Wait, he doesn't have Blink! I totally forgot about it for a second. He has so many tech buildings, he actually can't have Blink, so I think we're just safe because of that. That'd be fantastic. Now, I think since I'm getting the third landed, I can start... This is actually something I've really been struggling with. Like, I feel like my builds haven't been correct in the transition. And mostly because I don't know when I can afford extra starports. I've been getting them, like, a little bit too fast and stuff. I really hope there's... Okay, thank goodness. If there's a Void Ray here, this would have been the saddest teleport of my life. Oh, he has a Phoenix. BC against Phoenix is one of the most delicious Terran trades you can have. Oh, that's a little bit too many Stalkers, I think. Yeah. Oh, I really wanted to go for that pylon, so he couldn't make a Void Ray. Doesn't look like it's going to be possible. Now, I might have to go for a similar 5cc setup that I do in a lot of my mech challenges, because I just need to hold my entire position down with planetaries more than anything else. Like, I know these mines are looking cool, but if he has an Observer, they're obviously not going to be doing that much. Let's get a sensor tower. I really hope he realizes that Phoenixes are not going to cut it against the Battlecruiser. There we go, let's get a Yamato. This is what Battlecruisers are good at, by the way. If you guys are wondering why you never see them in pro play, it's because when pros are perfect at microing their Tempest and their Spellcasters and stuff, they might not be that great. But if they don't have the right tools to deal with them, like in this case, you can just Yamato and kill things for free and teleport out when you feel like it. You know, that's what they're really good at. I'm going to move some of these Widow Mines around a little bit. I'm going to try to harass on the top. And also try to keep both of these positions safe. I mean, I have a planetary here, so I can't imagine that I'm going to be in too much trouble. Yeah, he made a Void Ray now, but it's just one. Like, you actually need a little bit more than that. He needs to Void Ray with the Stalkers. I'm going to make turrets just in case he decides to harass me. Wait, is that a... Oh, no, he has a battery. Oh, this is good micro by him, but I already have my teleport back, so we're not in trouble whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to burrow these here. Do I have my Yamato? I mean, if he's not going to micro... Yeah, he's going to keep microing it, though. I'll just get out of there. Well done by him, to be honest. I didn't think he was going to have a battery there, so that's well done by him. And he has the base up already. Okay, I have to admit, I thought I was a little bit further ahead than this. Like, don't get me wrong. I think I'm definitely still ahead because I'm going to get my setup going. And BCs, even though they might not theoretically be the greatest unit, if you actually get to a position where you can make BCs and you're safe, then all of a sudden they're fantastic. The biggest problem with BCs is that you just die before you get anywhere. But in this case, I'm actually going to play exactly the game I want. I need to remember, this is something I might forget during this series, is to get all the eBay upgrades for the planetaries and stuff. Because that's going to help me keep it alive, especially against Zerg, I would say, like Zerglings, maybe even Zealots as well. Now I have 4 BCs. He doesn't have that many Void Rays. I wonder if I could do a cool move here. Okay, check this out. I'm going to be trying to attack on the left and bring a bunch of my Widow Mines. I don't know how many Observers he has. I'm actually going to build some turrets all across the map. Probably a sensor tower in this base as well. I kind of want to bait his Void Rays into my Widow Mines. That's what I want to do. Because, you know, fighting straight up against Void Rays is pretty tough. If the Void Rays are not there, I should crush him. I think I have... Yeah, I have +1 upgrades for Battlecruisers. Is pretty good, honestly. Let's see, my Reaper can do a little bit of a scout. I'm just going to burrow these Widow Mines right here. Oh, wait, I can... I don't think he has an Oracle, right? Like, Oracle's really good detection, but if they don't have an Oracle, I could just kill the Observer here, guys, and that should be brutal. Here we go, let's get some Yamatos. He has a Fort base already as well. Oh, no, he's... Wait, why is he rallying those if he doesn't? Okay, let's see. Wait, did the Observers just die? I think the Observers died to the splash again. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel like he's very unlucky this game, to be honest. He's been doing a good job microing, but his Observers keep dying to the splash damage, so obviously that is a little bit of micro as well. Now I have one more Yamato left for the Void Ray. Don't even need it, actually. He doesn't have armor upgrades, and I have +1 on these PCs. +1 on Battlecruiser is freaking insane. And there, they well played. Thank you very much, Paxi Maxi. And we took revenge. Max Pax has been dominating the pro scene, but his student Paxi Maxi falls to Battlecruiser Widowmine. And I think this game, it was pretty clean. Now, like I said, I really believe we got a bit lucky. The early game went super well. We killed his Observer multiple times with splash damage, but still, 1,200 against 6,750 resources lost, more than 5 times. Very beautiful efficiency. Let's go to game number 2. All right, game number 2 is against Grit. Oh, that's actually that's a Wings of Liberty beta portrait, I think. That's a very cool portrait, actually. No, I've been playing for a long time, guys, and I've been, I'm pretty good for a long time, but I don't have that portrait. I can tell you guys that much. I wish I had it. Now, Battlecruiser Widowmine against a Terran. Safe to say... Yeah, I think this is safe to say. Widowmine, I had to think about it for a second. I don't like spreading lies, right? Widowmine is the worst unit against Terran out of all the matchups, right? Widowmines are not very frequently used against Terran. Sometimes in mech versus mech, which is a very rare occasion. They are used for, like, early game defense, like one of them. Besides that, not too much. So I feel like a TVT definitely is going to have to rely on Battlecruisers. And I do have a really cool strategy for the occasion. I really think TVT is going to be super difficult in this challenge, by the way. If I had to make a guess, obviously we'll find out later. But if I had to make a guess now, I would say that TVT is going to be the hardest matchup. I think TVZ is probably the best because TVZ is the easiest to camp in and play long games and force those with planetaries and stuff. Maybe a little bit harder without Hellions, my beloved Hellion, as you guys all know. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Now, what the idea I had in mind, the first strategy, is actually the toxic build. I think I might have mentioned that in episode 1. I'm not sure if I did. The toxic build is basically is you do a Battlecruiser opener against Terran. You guys are wondering why that's toxic. It's mostly just a funny name, to be fair. But in reality, what you do is you hide the Battlecruisers, right? So you would make, like, your starport here, fusion core here, hope they don't scan it. And then you hide Battlecruisers in the corner of the map. Legit, even up until 3 Battlecruisers. You wait for your opponent to move out and be at your base, and then you teleport in his base and kind of force a base trade with Battlecruisers versus non-Battlecruisers. And thinking about it, that might even be a really cool strategy for Battlecruiser Widowmine in general, because I could just plant, like, sneaky Widowmines all across my base, you know, here and there. And he might walk into them when he's distracted by the base trade, and my BCs could kill his entire base. That is actually a very cool strategy. If you could get that scenario, I would honestly be freaking excited. That sounds awesome. Now, our opponent went for a Marine first. That is already a little bit suspicious. Marine first, not a very common build in TVT. It is just a little bit worse than the Reaper. And I'm just going to go for my single Reaper here, and then I'm going to go across the map and scout. Now, let's see what is in his main base. I think if you go for a Marine first, it does make sense to expand in the main base, like build the CC here and fly it over later, because Marines, they really have a hard time against Reapers and Hellions, and he obviously doesn't know that Demon Lord XSX is playing Battlecruiser Widowmine here. Now let's see what he has as a factory. But he wants to make another thing. I think that one wants to make a command center, because he only has 1 gas, right? So he's 1 gas, he wants to do a factory expand. That's why he played Marine first, so he could actually afford the factory off of 1 gas. That does make sense. Kind of starting the pieces built together now. Oh, this is a jump-off spot. Nice. For a second, I was afraid this map didn't have any. Let's see. The command center should be, like, right here somewhere, if I had to guess. There's no command center. Okay. Do I need to be suspicious now, guys? Are there barracks out on the map? I mean, he's trying to deny me pretty hard here. I'll probably manage to juke this. No, too confident. My bad. Maybe still a juke. Okay, there we go. And this is a lot of mining time for him. I love this. He's not even going to kill this. Now, the reason why I'm suspicious is no command center and tech lab on that factory, right? So you kind of have to imagine something is coming, like maybe like a tank Marine push or so. I guess I'll scout around my bases with these Widowmines, and then I'll try to put these Widowmines in smart positions. So if he tries to come across the map, we can just kind of blow him up step by step. At some point, he'll be like, okay, now there's no more Widowmines, and then there's another Widowmine, that kind of thing. That is the plan. Oh, I haven't seen anything yet. Let me scout the corner of the map as well for hidden bases. I know people like the... Ah, there we go. Okay. I knew something was wrong. That is really good. And that is, you know, being able to read that build. I honestly thought I was going to find 2 barracks there, but instead we found a command center. That's a really good read. And I'm really happy to see this because I feel like since the dawn of time, since the beginning of my channel, I'm always telling you guys, scout the corner or the map if something's a little bit off. Just send 1 unit over there and you might find a hidden base. I don't think I've ever found a hidden base before, despite saying that, but here, finally, it paid off. I found this hidden base, and this guy got punished for trying to, you know, pull a fast one on me. Now, I think now is the part where we start making Battlecruiser. And I think this build, I'm not even talking about the entire, like, the way the game went is fantastic for me, obviously, right? But this build, I feel like it is also perfect because of what it's doing. If he's gonna make tanks to survive and Marines, you need Cyclones, Vikings, or Ravens to defend a Battlecruiser, guys. Marines do not kill a Battlecruiser. If he has 20 Marines, I'm going to kill all of them with my BC, most likely. I'm not even exaggerating, by the way. Now, normally I would, you know, hide them in the corner, like I said. This might be the perfect scenario to just go and mess him up, though. Now, he could technically have another hidden base. Should I keep scouting the corner of the map? I'll just scout it 1 more time, just in case, right? Why not be safe? And then I'll take my 3rd. Like, I must be massive. Like, he flew the command center all the way from here to his natural, right? So I must be massively ahead. I mean, my build is obviously not the most efficient playing, you know, with my Battlecruiser after all. But still, I have to imagine that I'm in a decent spot. At least I'm in a decent position compared to where I would normally be with this challenge. Now, I'm just going to YOLO it, I think. Normally, this is very risky. This game, I'm just going to YOLO the Battlecruiser just because of his opening. Let's see. Okay, so he is producing Vikings. That's a little bit scary. He is producing Vikings. Wait, does he not have the natural? Is that his 3rd command center, or does he not have the natural? I'm honestly not sure. I mean, so far there's only Marines. If he doesn't have this natural, I think he's kind of screwed, guys. He needs to have his natural by now. Okay, he does have it. Yeah, okay, so never mind that. This actually didn't put us ahead as all. Our build is bad enough that despite this opener, he still has enough to deal with us. And we are probably going to lose this BC. This is kind of turning into a disaster a little bit. I need to be smart about this and just maximize what I can. I'm going to be trying to kill that and then slowly loop around. I don't think he saw that one coming, and that is 1 Viking that's going to die, I think. Yeah, there we go. That is massive. Yamato, when are you finishing? Not in time, I think. Oh, he's not paying attention. Okay, is this the moment? No, he's going to kill the Battlecruiser. Good micro by him. Well done to Grit. Oh, no, man. Imagine if the teleport came off cooldown in that moment where he kind of had a little lapse in micro, but all right. So now we know, guys. We cannot be overconfident at all in this series, because despite this, he still had a 3rd way faster than us and his setup way faster than us. Even had a couple tanks in the front. So let's keep our confidence in check the next time. Now what I'm going to do, I was actually considering just putting a mine on every single base on the map, just because it's annoying. Like more than anything else. Now let's try to get some depots. He's trying to take this base. I'm gonna use these Battlecruisers smart. I think I'm gonna try like some kind of sneaky backdoor attacks all the time. Whenever he's not paying attention, I'll fly into his base with 1 BC and be really annoying. That's the plan. Oh, maybe if he's not paying attention. Oh, this is gonna be huge. Check this out. I think this is a really cool play, actually. He's not covering the natural right now, so my mines can sneak in. And then if he tries to come back to deal with his Battlecruiser, my mines might blow up his army. That would be an ideal scenario. He's gonna lose a lot of SCVs to this. Here we go. Are we gonna kill 2 tanks? Oh, we're gonna kill 2 tanks with those. That is fantastic. It's gonna help the rest of the mines so much more in the end. Now, he does have a couple Vikings. I did save my teleport, though. That's why I just flew it across. Let's see. I'm gonna get 1 more Viking, I think, or 2. Oh, we actually got 2 more Vikings, and we're gonna get teleported out. That's insane. Oh, I did have 2 more tanks there, so my mines did die, unfortunately. It's time for me to make armories as well, so I can actually get cloaked widow mines here. Let's repair these BCs. Now, the scary part of this challenge against Terran is that Terran has such a good army against BCs, which starts with Vikings. We are very lucky he's not making Ravens. If you guys don't know, Ravens are the ultimate counter to Battlecruisers. Well, maybe that's Infestors, honestly, but after that, from Terran at least, the counter is Ravens. You can use the Interference Matrix. Battlecruisers can't attack, they can't Yamato, they can't teleport away, and you can just kill them off for free. So the fact that he doesn't have Ravens, for me, is very nice. Now, I do have a good idea here. I think, wait, did I literally just... I blocked my own base with a Widowmine. That's how tired I was with that. I think he's probably has... Oh, he's making mines to counter my mines. That's not cool, okay? That's my thing. I think he has his Vikings in his main, so I should be able to kill these tanks for free here. That's what I think. I've just been reading his position. There we go. These tanks are gonna go down. He landed the Vikings, and now they're all gonna die. I think I got every single Viking there. Now those turrets, wait, it's only 2 turrets. He's not repairing them, guys. I can kill the turret over here. He doesn't have enough SCVs to repair it. I think he's just gonna die to these battlecruisers. Landing the Vikings was an absolutely massive mistake. Now that really can't be understated. Like that was, those Vikings were what was keeping him from dying to my BCs. But landing those, that was an absolutely crucial mistake. And now we're just gonna be able to push forward. I'm gonna unburrow all my Widow mines and just go for the main base. Oh, he kind of messed me up there with that Widow mine. Okay, let me burrow that next to his. Does that even work? I feel like I remember something that you can't shoot them. Oh, no, you can. Okay. I'm not sure why I remember that then. Here we go. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna... This is a little bit annoying, actually, trying to catch these Vikings. I'm just gonna burrow my Widow mines in between. Okay, yeah, that worked instantly. There we go. The Widow mines in between, taking care of the Vikings. Now I'm gonna kill his turrets, and we have won game number 2 against Grit. And I feel like he really showed a big promise. If this game... I have to express some worry. If this game did not start with me completely countering his hidden base, right? I'm not sure how it would have been. Like, it looked scary. His eco was so good for the start of the game. I might have to figure out some better builds. For now, I'm going to leave it at that for this episode. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.